stunning views to muddy tracks that are sometimes almost impassable. We, along with our two dogs, Max and Odin, live on 25 acres of steep country. We have 2 small greenhouses and 2 small gardens that supply us all the vegetables we need to live on. We also have chickens and, recently, a goat. And we have all sorts of solar, 12 volt, 24 volt, 55 volt, regulated, unregulated, and wind generators, as well as a lot of really pretty bush to walk around in. Welcome to Like and Rest Off Grid. Well, solar's not doing much. Not that you notice anyway. And tell you what, wind generator's not exactly cranking much out either. You know, it's days like this where you get up in the morning, light the wood stove, put on a stew and just wait it out. Well, that rain did finally ease off in the afternoon, but man, there's some water lying around. But at least I got a chance to go over to the garden and get some veggies for that stew. Some bits and pieces, broccoli, silver beet, etc. Ooh, just heading back along the track. It's been raining. What a surprise, everything's sticky and wet. Go logs. Yeah, well, they certainly need a run after spending the morning inside. Let's just check in with the chicken. Hello, Chuggy. All good? Okay. Go Chuggy back. Oi! Bloody hell. Can't leave anything around with you, like, can we? Oi. A few more veggies in Barbara's garden, and I'll throw them in the stew for dinner. Well, there we go. Dinner! We're now starting to eat out of our gardens again. Finally! That's been a long, expensive exercise. Hasn't it? Eh, Anchor? The goat, wouldn't you love to get in here? Eh? Be the end of everything, wouldn't it? Go it. And with a word from Anchor, we'll head off over to the shed and I'll show you what I mean about a really cheap solar system. Good morning. I thought we could start today just having a look at some simple solar system. A very, very basic, very, very cheap starter solar system. And when I say basic, you won't believe it. It's not this one. This system runs the shed. That's 2 50 volt DC panels, 400 watt. and it runs down the conduit to the shed. And the shed is just there. And inside the shed is the other end of the wire. It comes in there, goes up here, around over there, and to this little item. 100 by 50 charge controller. And it goes up into this, which is a 1200 watt inverter, which gets its power from here, which is a 12 volt 5 kilowatt hour lithium battery. And one of the main things we need this for is for this thing, because these things are the lifeblood of a off-gridder. Everything. Rattle gun, 18 volt. So, compressor, 18 volt. This is the system I'm talking about. That's a $20 panel from Temu, hooked up to a dead car battery, and I mean it's dead. There's nothing left of that, it's flat. And that is flat. Anything under 2 volts is not a good look, but we'll see what happens. Hardwired to the battery. Now we have a radio up here, it's not connected. That's its 2 leads there and there. Plug those in when it's got power. Or this is the one for charging the Roby 18 volt batteries. Very simple, very cheap. So this is a Roby charger. Roby charger through a cigarette lighter socket, just a car socket. And hooked it up to the battery, and I can charge 18 volt Roby tools off that. Here we go, sun's just come back out again. What are we getting now? Oops. You can actually see that going up with the sun. Sun's going out. And it's dropping again. Now, as I said yesterday, not too sure this battery's going to make it. So it's been on now for, well, for the morning, so I don't know, 4 hours. Oh yeah, we're getting 5.2 volts. Okay, now I've disconnected the wind generator just to make sure it's not backfeeding through that. And it's showing 100 and something, near enough 100 milliamps, but it's positive, it's not negative. We'll put them on the other way around. We get a negative, so I've definitely got it wired the right way around. So we'll have another look at that this afternoon. If that's starting to punch amperage in, we might be getting somewhere, eh? That'd be nice. Righto. It's really, really wet and muddy. We've had a couple of days and a night of rain, so everything's really wet, but hopefully not in here, he says. No, look at that. Cool. Wind got my ears on. Safety first, unless it's going to make the job take longer or cost more. Thought that might be getting out of it. figure this is a pretty good place to stop. I'm going to go and see how that battery's getting on. So back in the shed, I'll have a look to see what sort of voltage we're getting on this battery. Well, okay. Well, there you go. That battery decided it was going to start charging for some reason. It is. That noise you can hear is the wind generator going crazy, so I thought I'll just check to see what sort of voltage I'm getting out of that. Now it's quite clear to see here that's negative. And that means these are the opposite of what I tested for yesterday. Yeah, but it's positive, it's not negative. We'll put them on the other way around. We get a negative, so I've definitely got it wired the right way around. So much for here, definitely got it wired the right way around, for sure. Drop everything and throw it off. That rumbling in the background, that's the wind generator. They have a remarkable repertoire of funny noises just to keep you interested. That's definitely the opposite to yesterday, so I don't know, what, discharging? I don't know. If anybody knows, there you go. Let me know in the comments. Who would have thought? So that should be negative. That should be positive. Oh, I'm spinning it the wrong way. Okay, whatever. Well, glad I found that. Better check the solar. Sunshine on the panel, obscured with rain. 24. Oh, 12.4, 12.8, 12.9. Don't like it flickering around like that, but 30 volts coming down, 13 volts, look at that. Well, I was not expecting that. When they're down to 2 volts, under 2 volts for any period of time, they don't generally come back. And look at that. How good is that? Alrighty. I've literally walked from there. And look at that, it's a shower of rain. 4 seasons in every day. Gotta love spring. Well, good morning people. Another day in paradise. Just standing here looking over the fence into Barbara's garden, or the garden. And look at all the bees. We left these yellow flowers. They've all gone to seed. But look at the bees. They just drag the bees in here furiously. So we're seriously considering whether we should have bees this year. They cost about $200. To buy a thing of bees. And looking at this, we won't get honey mead next year, but for $200 we'll see. Pretty good having them there, they're quite entertaining. But anyway, well, it's been turning into a bit of a messy sort of week. I've got to go into town, take my car into town for a warrant of fitness. For you that don't know, that's a mechanical inspection. We have to have one done every year. That's going to take up at least half a day. So I'm just going to see if I can get a few little things done. I'm going to have a go at getting some skirting in the cabin down here. See if I can get a couple of lengths of skirting in there while I've got a few minutes spare. And we'll see how we go. Gotta love battery tools, so you just pick them up, plonk them down, ready to use, don't plug them in leads, turning on power, finding where the lead, untangling it, sorting it out. No. Just cut. 2 metres. And yeah, I can live with that. We're in full spring weather here. 4 seasons in one day. Righto, mud's not improving. Barbara gets all the really good jobs, and one of the better ones is cleaning it where the goat lives. And at the moment, with all the rain we're having, it's having to be done fairly often.
It's going to dry for a bit. This chair can come out now. She's not sleeping on the chair.
And another one of those good jobs is cleaning the chicken house out.
Sorry girls, you're in the middle of laying and I'm disturbing you. It's going to be heavy. Buck, 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 buck. You right, Odie? Doesn't it look like a very dry place to sit? I usually only have to do this once a month, but with all the rain it's become once a fortnight. Those potatoes are volunteer potatoes. They're just ones I missed when I dug up the potatoes. Out. Odin, out. Good dog. Good boy. And that is a reef knot. Now these cucumbers are already flowering, which is fabulous. And that one, look, it's got a cute little cucumber in it. More flowers, that's fabulous. You coming? Really nice skinny thing, that's what I want. It's in the wrong place. It's a long way up, but we've got to push it a long way down, so let's see how this works. And take the branches off. So they're dead smack in the middle of this, eh? If I can get it in the ground.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching another week of us doing strange things. If you do, please subscribe, leave us a comment and a like. We'd love to hear from you. See you next week.
Oh, let's hope that stops the birds from eating these beans. I have to get the other two kites up higher as well. And fix that one. Or maybe I'll invest another $3 whole and get a new one. This one's pretty old.